been to New York City in the truck, and when I go, I don't plan on that shit being in the truck. You feel me? But yeah, I'm sick of these meat plants. I won't call out any names because I don't want to, put out any negative press on any of the suppliers, any customers, any direct customers of this company. But if your DLD is 9:41 p.m., there's no reason I should get an order. I should get a call telling me the load is ready at 6. Not a call, but confirmation when I call that the load isn't ready until 7 o'clock in the morning. 7. It was supposed to have been at 9:41 to be exact. So let's just say 10 o'clock, 11, 12. Now I'm getting detention time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's some money right there. That's like $140 because they pay us $20 in detention after the first 2 hours. So they're like $140 just like that. Just because they fucking up. I'm sorry, but your DLD is when you need to have that shit. At the DLD, it should leave with me. Alright? At the DLD, it should leave with me. Period. That's it. Period. Why set a DLD if you're not gonna abide by it? You know what I mean? I just don't understand that myself. Then the other thing I hate about them, I don't mind multi-stops. Why? Multi-stops pay more. You get stop pay. So not only am I getting my detention pay, I'm also getting stop pay. I get $35 for each additional stop. I had a load one time before. That motherfucker was 4 stops. So that was 35, that's 70, 35, that's $105. Plus, I'm gonna tell you how nice that load was though, you know what I mean? Not only was I getting $105 for the 3 additional stops, but I also ended up getting like $100 in detention pay from them busting the DLD by 7 hours. Yeah, I had that. But then, so right then, that was over $200. The first stop, I had a 7 o'clock appointment, 7 a.m. I didn't get out of there until 11. So that's $40 right there. The next one, luckily it was right around the corner pretty much. I got there, dropped off the next part of the shipment. Appointment was 11 or 12, 12:30. I think it was 12. They didn't get me out of there until 5. So that's another $60. So then we sitting on $300. You see what I'm going with this? Every last one of those things detained me. But the big one was the last one. The last one was the GOAT. Yo. I had 168 detain me for 10 hours. So that's like, I'm getting $1.28 a mile. It was a 2,000 mile run between everything. So not only did I have 2,000 miles on the load, which is like 2,500. It's about $2,500 right there. Yeah, it's about 2,500. Plus, I'm getting like 300 in detention, plus the 100 in extra stop. But then the detention from the last stop, where they had me there for 10 hours. I pulled up the next morning at 5 a.m. It was in Baltimore, Maryland. They say, hey, we're a little behind over here, so if you could go ahead and park and let me get your number, I'm gonna call you as soon as it's up. I'm like, all right, cool. I go back in there, I go to sleep. Cause that's what I do on my detention time. I go to sleep. I get paid $20 a fucking hour to sleep. So I slept and got some good rest in. Played a little PSVR. You know what I mean? Bam. PSVR is the truth. But anyway, I did that for a while. Went to sleep. 10 hours later, I went to sleep with the phone right next to my ear with the ringer like blasting. Hello? Yeah, your order's ready, so come on over. I'm like, okay, cool. I come on over, parch. Go to door 12. Door 12. Okay, cool. Park, door 12. Boom. They unloaded me in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. After they had me there for 10 hours. So it's like, I like the detention, because ain't nothing. Plus, you know, on this lease, they charge me like, I think it's 5 cents a mile. So the detention is cool because I get to sleep and I'm still being paid for that. And there's a maximum of $200 a day for detention pay. I've never hit the max yet, but I've come close. I've come really close. So it's like, I like that part, but I don't like the waiting for the DLD. Like, come on. Then the last part I hate about all these Northeast loads, when you get to like Eastern Ohio and when you get to Philly, tell me your fuel don't start running out like crazy. Like, yo, I just picked up one in Youngstown, Ohio yesterday. It was a repower from another driver. This motherfucker was 620 miles. Okay, quick 600. I can handle that. Called the department to find out what the cheapest fuel prices was. This company be negotiating the fuck out some fuel. The sticker on the marquee read $3.15. I called in, hey, you go ahead and go over to the Pilot right there in Youngstown. It's $2.56. Okay, $2.56 a gallon. I filled up because I knew I was gonna run some more trips after this. That's the only reason I filled up. And I was in the Northeast, so it wasn't gonna be cheap. How about, I'm in Massachusetts right now. I got 2 stops. I just dropped off the first stop. Tomorrow morning is the second stop. Yo, I am down to less than a quarter tank. Y'all not hearing me. Less than a quarter tank. Before, I was getting like 8 miles a gallon. Like 8.5 MPG. But then I picked up this load and I'm getting, I didn't even look at the MPG. It's gonna hurt my feelings. But in one day, one day, I'm down to almost 1/8 of a tank. How? How, Sway? How? Like, seriously. You just really just took me down to 1/8 of a tank. That's insane. 1/8 of a tank from a full tank. These, you know what it is though? It's these hills. And then they got this stupid ass governor on the truck. The governor, y'all know I'm new to this, so the governor stops us at 65 miles per hour. Okay, I can handle it. I don't need to go faster than 65 miles. For what? I travel 61 miles per hour. That's what I usually travel, 61 miles per hour. Why? I get better fuel mileage that way. You know what I mean? So, I keep going up these hills. And when I'm going up the hills, the truck just, it won't go past like 30 miles per hour. So I see that it's not getting any RPM, so I downshift. I downshift when I'm going up hills. Nothing. Still can't go past 30 miles per hour. I'm like, dude, really? It was an OG trucker told me, it was that old Uncle Ruckus, my first trainer, that bastard. When you going up them hills, downshift that transmission. Downshift. It needs some RPMs to climb that hill. That was the one thing he taught me, yo. Downshift. So I downshift. Well, even after downshifting, I still wasn't going past 30, 35 miles per hour on some of these hills. And I'm like, why is this not going any higher? And somebody said, well, see what you gotta look at when you look at them trucks right there, that there governor, it won't let it rail past a certain point. You know what I mean? That's how it is right there. And so it don't just control the speed, it control the engine. So if the engine can't put out but so much power, So because it's limited in the power, it can't go up no faster. So I'm like, the fuck? I mean, this ain't nowhere near 65. Yeah, but it's just because of the power. That's all it is. You can't go no faster. I'm like, this shit. He's like, plus you got all that weight on there. This load is 37,000 pounds, but it is what it is. So I'm like, fuck. So everything, my whole trip, so I'm like, fuck. That shit was irritating me. Send me somewhere else, god damn it. Tired of it. Tired of it. But that's my issues with meatloaves. They keep sending me to the Northeast. Like, we eat meat in other places. I know we eat meat down in Georgia. I know we used to eat meat when I lived in Miami too. So why all the meatloaves keep going to the Northeast though? Shit pissed me off. I understand the meat come from the Midwest, the meat patch, but all of it ain't got to go to the Northeast. More than just New Yorkers eat meat. I'm over here in Massachusetts now. Guys like, hey, how's it going, buddy? All right. Just park your truck over here. He said, you see those cars over there? Just avoid those cars and park your truck. Just park your truck. I'm like, okay, park my truck. Got it. Anyway, it's time for me to get some sleep. I gotta deliver in the morning. I gotta shut down, get some sleep for real. Anyway, if you enjoy my content, help me grow. Please click like, click subscribe, and then hit the bing, the bell, so you get notified when I upload new content, all right? Thank you all for checking me out. Peace.